Welcome, Taurus. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. So, this reading is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and we're going to take a look at what you accept into your life, what you invite, and what you deny. Um, this could be a specific area, or it could be um, just a general day to day thing. Just kind of depends. I'm going to use the Black Cat Tarot today. Also, keep in mind if this reading doesn't resonate, take a look at your other placements, or even if it does, those other placements can give you a little bit more information or just kind of help you see things a little clearer. Also, I do personal readings. The link to my emails below. If you email me with what you want, I'll let you know the price and how to make the payment, or visit my website, veronicasdreams.org. There's reading options there. Again, if you don't know, just email me. Just put personal reading in the description or in the regarding subject line. Okay, let's get on with the reading. Taurus, what do our Taurus need to know? What do our Taurus need to know? Okay. Three cards for what you accept. Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and Eight of Cups. What you invite. Star, Ace of Swords, Seven of Cups. What you deny. World, Knight of Swords, King of Swords. Okay, tool for what you accept is the Eight of Pentacles. Tool for what you invite, Devil. Tool for what you deny, Nine of Swords. Wow, that's really interesting. Okay, we'll get to it. So the moon is at the bottom of the deck. So this could be about a situation that is definitely not clear. The moon's all about shadows and where does the shadow lie, and what, things aren't always as they seem. So there could be something that you think of as one way and it's really not. It's odd to me. The what you accept, there's two queens here and the Eight of Cups, and it's almost like you accept the fact. So this could be women or this could be men, or just gender's non-specific here, but the two energies of the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, to me, she's creating, planting, making things happen, and she is patient and will watch the growth, and you're kind of walking away from that energy. You're accepting the fact that there's something here that won't be created. I almost feel like it could be relationshipy, but yeah, that's not a word, but and it could be any kind of relationship. Okay, so let me make that clear. It doesn't have to be love. It could definitely be romantic, but it could definitely be friends, family. But I feel like there is an energy where you're like, you're accepting the fact that you walk away from both of these energies. Whether this is two different people or two different ideas or the same person that carries both of these qualities. I feel like you're almost, but you're accepting the fact that I almost feel like, okay, the words that came into mind is that you're accepting the fact that you walk away from this stuff and it's okay. It's almost like you're walking away from something that you shouldn't, but you're you're accepting that, yeah, I'm just going to walk away from it. I'm not going to deal with it. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm just going to walk away from it. It feels like that to me. Now, whatever this situation is, and whoever or whatever these queens represent, it's definitely two energies, and they're very, they can be similar in a lot of ways. However, they are different because a Queen of Wands is definitely much more excitable, passionate, wants to be in the foreground, where the Queen of Pentacles wants to be in the background and just do her thing. So there's two different energies here, but they can also be a lot alike because they get their energy from the earth one way or another. The fire, you have to have the fuel. But I feel like you're almost accepting that, yeah, I mean, I feel like it's okay. I'm going to walk away from this and it's okay. I'm not going to deal with it. I'm not going to do anything about it. I'm just going to walk away from it. Now I'll get to the tool right away. Here is the Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles is reminding you that sometimes things take work, and sometimes things take a lot of work. And to get really good at something, you have to put a lot of energy into it. So I almost feel like this is a relationship you're walking away from because it's not quite what you want, or but you're kind of ignoring it. And that's why this is here as the tool, because it's saying you got to put the effort in. It takes work to make something really happen. So maybe don't just walk away. Maybe look at the work you need to put in. So what you invite into your life, though, is the Star, the Ace of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. And that's good. Like, you're inviting the fact that there is hope. There is hope. And the Ace of Swords, I feel like, is clear. You're inviting communication in and choices. But I feel like the Seven of Cups, what you're inviting in is you're only looking at the sunny side of things. That's all I'm going to look at. That's all I'm going to when things are dark, if you look at the Seven of Cups, there's the dark side and there's the light side, and this cat's only focusing on the light side, which is good because if you want your dreams, but at the same time you have to be prepared that all of the energies are different. So with the I just turned that over. So, but I do feel like you feel like there's hope that you'll be able to communicate, and you're inviting that hope in, and you're inviting the communication in. So it feels like even though you feel like you're ready to walk away, you're really not. However, part of the issue is you're inviting the fact that you're only looking at the good stuff, and that's why I think the work has to come in, because some things are hard. They're not everything is light. It's just not. So, sorry, but overall, I mean, you also are inviting good things in, but I'm focusing on what needs to have, what work needs to be done. So your tool is the Devil, and this is always hard to me, but don't let go of your passions. So the Devil can be about addictions or what we are tied to. Now, when I look at it as advice, though, I'm reminded that our inner passions, our passions that maybe we don't speak about, that but we need to nourish them, and it reminds us to do so. So, but with that, that is why it's so important to look at both sides. Because if you're only looking at one side of something, something that you're stuck on or passionate about, or um, is there are two sides to that coin. Be reminded that you need to see that if you make a choice, what's the whole picture here? If I walk away from this, which is what you accept, what am I'm only looking at this sunny side. I'm only looking at this beautiful, whatever's in the light, and whatever, I'm not looking at the whole picture. What am I going to lose? What am I going to miss out on? What else could happen though if this looks really good one way? But there's always balance, good and bad, it all goes together. But I do believe that the devil's saying, you do have to look at your passions and look inside, and why are you making these decisions, and why are you only looking at one side when you have choices here? Something to think about. um, what you deny. So we have the world with the Knight of Swords and the King of Swords. So also with this communication that you invite into your life, you are denying that communication. You need to be careful with it. So the King of Swords and the Knight of Swords are good with communication. However, they don't always think about the person on the other end of the communication. They're very direct, but you're denying the fact that you're that direct. When you are so direct that you're not thinking about the other person's feelings, then there could be a problem. They might take it wrong. Even though you're saying, well, I was perfectly clear. Well, it wasn't clear, because if someone is hurt or is taken aback by what you say, they might not hear the rest of what you say. So that's why communication, sometimes while being very direct, is very good. Whatever the person hears first, if they're going to focus on that, they may not hear the rest of the conversation. And then with the world, you're denying the fact that it's time to shed your skin. It's just time. It's time to. But when I say that, I want to go back up to that Eight of Cups. It's not necessarily to walk away. You got to remember that you're denying that things need to come to a true end. Like they're either going to end or they're not. But you can't just leave it open sometimes. And I feel like whatever this situation is part of it. And I have it's about not being clear, by the way. There's something here that you're not seeing the whole thing. So by that, you want to be careful about just, I'm going to deny the fact that something needs to have closure. Or two, with that world card, denying the fact that sometimes you need to shed that skin and have a more youthful look at something. Because the Knight of Swords and the King of Swords are pretty tough energies. When they're people in your life, they're pretty tough. And when I say tough, I mean they're usually not very nice. So when I'm telling, like, maybe watch your words, watch how you speak to somebody, but also don't deny the fact that when we shed our skin and allow ourselves to kind of have a rebirth, we have a younger attitude too. To have that younger attitude really helps. The Nine of Swords is in your advice here, or your tool for this area. And in this deck, I look at the Nine of Swords and I say, you need to look at yourself. You need to look at yourself in the mirror and understand you before denying or walking away from something that may be very good for you, or not looking at all of the choices that you have, or the choice that you're making. You're not looking at the dark side of that choice. You're only looking at the bright side. And by using your words, be very careful. This is honestly saying to take a true look at yourself before you move forward or do anything. Look at yourself in the mirror. Talk to yourself like you do other people. How does that feel? Or talk to your or look at yourself and say, "Wait, there's good and bad to everything." Life has balance. When good things come in, hard things can come in too. I mean, it's the way things go. I mean, and I think it's just taking a look at yourself. Um, this is kind of a tough reading, and I feel like I'm being like a king of swords. I'm saying it just like it is, but I have to because that's what the cards are telling me. And actually, my overall intuition has been very pointed here. So this could be a very specific reading for somebody in general, because I feel like the message is super clear. Anyway, there we have it. Let's go ahead and pull an oracle card to give us an idea of what is our message. What is the message for Taurus that they need to hear? Any advice? I love these cards. I'm telling you, they are the greatest advice cards. It's the Enchanted Map Oracle. What do our Taurus need to know? What can help them through their week, their month? What's the message for Taurus? We have it a couple more times. Oh, what is this one? Magic Stream. I'm going to put it up here so you can see it. Oh, Magic Stream. And it is card number, oh, I can't see it, 18. Okay. 18. Looks kind of cool. Magic Stream. I like it already. So, okay, Magic Stream. Everything is connected through the universal flow of consciousness. Every experience you have seems to have its own life story with a beginning, a middle, and eventually an end. However, there is a danger in seeing events as separate from one another, since in fact they are all part of a continuity and a greater evolution. Like an ever-flowing magic stream, your experiences filter through the whole world, one leading into another, informing and influencing still more and still more. Inspiration, invention, and revelations rarely come to just one person. The collective awareness is a shared storehouse of potential. When you remember you're part of the fluid continuity of life, you become a channel for great inspiration. Allow the magic to flow through you and carry your dreams into reality. Your success will benefit many. That's kind of nice. So as long as you have a realization that everything we do is kind of a group effort to some degree or another, and every decision we make does affect other people. And when I was reading that, I went straight to this energy right here that you're walking away from. I have a feeling like this has something to do with it, and don't accept the fact that you walk away from this good energy. Anyway, that some things just take work. So there you have it, Taurus. I hope you liked it. Please let me know. Hit the like button or give me a comment. I appreciate all of the things. Thank you. Have a beautiful day.